When the opportunity arose to raise money for the Harford County Public Library, countless people came forward to offer items for auction.
I'm not bidding because I'm being bid on tonight, so I'll be cooking at someone's house in a couple of months.
The ultimate prize? A complete backyard overhaul valued at over $50,000. The Backyard Crashers package was the prize to win that night, and everyone was talking about it.
I think the Backyard Crashers is a heck of an idea.
Soon enough, the auction was set to begin.
Our first auction item, live auction item, is Backyard Crashers. This is a phenomenal package.
The one thing that adds the most value to a house for every dollar you spend is hardscaping and landscaping and resale value. So we're going to give you the opportunity to bid on something that will give you $50,000 worth of value in your house.
Okay, well, let's get it going. Okay, please. Look at these helpers. I mean, my God, it's worth an extra $5,000 to see them working in the backyard.
When the auction ended, the Backyard Crashers package had raised $26,000 for the Harford County Public Library. For the winning bidder, the excitement was just beginning.
All right, let's go.
Once our team of Backyard Crashers was assembled, they presented their plan of attack to auction winners Chris and Angela Hoover.
We had a preliminary meeting about a week or so ago, and we went over some ideas that you guys wanted to incorporate into your outdoor living space. And we came up with what we think is a great design, and we'd like to present that to you.
Wow. I think this is going to turn our backyard into just a wonderful place to be, even more so. And we're really looking forward to it. And the plants, the lighting, everything looks like it's going to really work out nice for us.
Yeah, I'm very excited. It'll be great for entertaining. I love the fire pit and all the variety of plants. So it'll be a great combination. We're really looking forward to it.
So you guys are excited?
Very excited.
Very much so.
All right, cool. You guys ready to do it?
We're ready.
Do it. All right.
With the plan in place, our Backyard Crashers were ready to break ground.
The excavated soil will be hauled out tomorrow, and it'll be recycled, as is the concrete that we demoed earlier. That'll all be pulverized and recycled for other uses.
After the excavation process, Craig and his rock-solid team installed the base material for the patio. But then came the threat of rain.
Our objective today, before it rains, is to get all this base material in here, get this up close to the existing grade. We'll do our compaction with our plate compactor, and then we'll sheet plastic it to protect it from the rain. Luckily, the rain held off for a while, allowing Craig and his team to finish their work for the day. After losing a day to rain, Craig and his team began building the wall for the patio. We want to make sure that both sides of the wall look pretty. They don't have any gaps or any openings that look unsightly. We'll run these wires through the wall. Once we get to the top, we'll follow these grooves around, and then we'll have integral lights, which are little lip lights that'll tuck up underneath the cap, and we'll wash down the face of the wall. Chad is volunteering today. We need a little extra manpower since the weather's been so bad to try to get back on schedule. He's a Harford County Councilman in the Northern District, and we're happy to have him here helping us out today, a little extra manpower. Okay, so we've been bringing over wheelbarrows full of pavers most of the morning. We've already gotten a fair amount of the patio started. We've got Osmar on cuts on the wet saw, and John basically getting the pavers and laying them himself until we get them all in place, and then we'll help stage the pavers a little bit.
Due to the offset pattern chosen for the patio, some pavers needed to be cut to fit the layout. In order to match the look of the pavers being used, Osmar beat the edges of the newly cut pieces, allowing them to fit perfectly.
All right, so that's the last piece of the patio. All the cuts are complete. The next step is to do the initial compaction, and then after that we'll sweep in the polymeric sand, do another compaction, wet it down, and the patio is done.
After the initial compaction, it was time to bring out the polymeric sand.
What we use is a polymeric sand, which is just a fine, very fine sand that has a polymer agent in it. It works in very easily into the joints. We'll spread that with a fine bristled broom, work that really well into the joints. We'll do another compaction with that, which will vibrate it down through the profile of the paver. We'll sweep a little bit more in, and then we'll make sure that the pavers are completely clean, that none of this is laying on the surface. And then we'll take a fine mist with a hose, wet it down, being careful not to apply too much water. And after that, we're completely finished. We'll let it cure for about a day, and it's a rock solid project.
Craig and his team put all hands on deck to complete the crucial final steps in their stage of the project. With the patio finished, it was time for Jeff Sachs and the people from Kroh's Nursery to take over.
Good morning. What a great day in December, nice and warm, no jacket required. We're here today, the Hoover residence, and we're going to crash their backyard and get the landscape done. One of the first things we're going to do this morning is remove a lot of the overgrown shrubs. The large junipers here will be removed and taken away. The rocks cleaned out. Landscaping will carry through here and continue around to the side of the house. Okay, we finished removing all the shrubs. We added all the compost. Now we're gonna rototill all the soil and get it ready for planting.
After tilling the compost into the field, Jeff and his team planted some of the smaller flora into the newly enriched soil. Meanwhile, on the other side of the yard, Ronnie was assembling the frame for the outdoor grill.
Hi, I'm Ronnie Amato. I'm with Clark Timber Companies. We're here today to construct a structure that's going to house the grill for the backyard. We're going to be building it out of metal studding with a hardy board face to it.
In order to complete the grill frame, Ronnie is using hardy board to act as the exterior surface for the grill. Hardy board is a strong material with a high impact resistance, perfect for housing the Hoover's new grill.
Once we get the top on, then the drive-it guys will come, wrap the exterior so that it looks kind of a little bit like the stonework. And then once that's done, then we can go ahead and put the grill in and we'll be all done. They can start cooking.
While Ronnie was finishing the grill frame, Jeff and his team were building the garden path.
This was a 4,000-pound pallet, and we hand-picked the stones and set them in place. If the stones are a little too large, we lay them down and score them and break them in half to get a more uniform look. Perfect fit. That's the last piece of the walkway, and we're halfway done. Let's bring the mulch in and we'll continue on.
With the landscaping and grill frame complete, the next step was the pergola and the lighting.
We're from Creative Deck Designs, White Marsh, Maryland. We dug holes, footers, put the wood posts inside with concrete in the hole to stabilize it. Sleeved over with a white vinyl sleeve. Assembled a beam and attached a joist going across, and that's it.
As the pergola was being constructed, employees of Nature Unlimited prepared the yard for wiring.
Hi, I'm Greg Sorg with Nature Unlimited. We are at the site of the Backyard Crashers. Guys have been on site for a few hours getting things ready, getting the wires trenched in. Let's go out back and see what they're doing. This is the transformer which we've already installed. What the transformer does is take the 120 house current and converts it to 12 volt, which will control our 12 volt landscape lighting. This is a 600 watt transformer. It actually has two 300 watt transformers built into it, so we have two separate controls. So what we will do is the pathway lighting, the patio lighting, we will have on one of the circuits, and the uplighting we'll have on the other. So what that will do for the homeowner is the path lights in the patio will stay on at a longer time, and the uplights will shut down earlier into the evening. In this project, we have 7 total zones. So what it means, we'll have 7 wires that go back to the transformer, and that's where they'll be split into up lights or path lights, patio lights, wall lights, and then that's how the 2 controllers will control the lighting on this project. These are the lights we're using. This is a Kichler uplight. This is a 50 watt maximum uplight. We're going to use to uplight the existing trees and the maple. This is a Kichler path light, which we're going to use along the patio and the walkway. It has the illumination comes underneath and shines down, so you don't see any light source as you're walking onto the patio. What we're going to do is we're going to install this uplight on this existing tree here. It's a pretty complicated procedure to do this that only a professional can do. And what you do is you find your location, put the ground stake in, and you wiggle. All right, we're just trying to finish up here. Justin's getting ready to make this last connection. We'll go see what he's doing. Basically, we have the fixture wire, and we're going to attach it to the power wire, which is coming back from the transformer. He'll splice the wires together, twist them together, keep them nice and tight. And then the actual connection, the wire nut that we use is a waterproof connection. It has a silicone inside, prevents any corrosion of the copper, which will result in voltage drop down the road. We have all the fixtures in the ground, all the connections have been made, all the wires have been buried. The transformer is up, the transformer is wired, the project is complete. The only thing we have to do at this time is come back in the evening to see what the illumination will be. Other than that, it's a complete install, and Nature Unlimited is here to light up your lifestyle.
With the lighting and pergola completed, as well as the addition of the finalized grill, this backyard has officially been crashed. But wait, what did Chris and Angela think of the transformation from this to this?
The transformation of our backyard from kind of plain to now it's a nice showcase backyard is just terrific. Our family loves it. My mom, Angela's mom, both love the pathway back there and the lighting along. And it just really has really made our house a really nice outdoor entertaining area.
My favorite part, I have to say, is pulling up the driveway and seeing the pergola with the white chairs in the back. It's just kind of saying, come on in, come sit down. And then a lot of evenings I'll look out and Christopher already have a fire in the fire pit going, and it's like, well, we're not getting anything done, we're just going to sit and enjoy ourselves.
Beckham really enjoys it. She likes to sit on the wall, and one of Beckham's favorite things is to sit there and watch for the squirrels and then take off after them. And she really has a good time sitting back there. And we're just happy that we could contribute back to Harford County Libraries, and we got a nice service. I think they got a nice donation, and I think it's just been a win-win for everyone. And we really do appreciate it and have enjoyed being part of the whole process.
Yeah, about a year ago, William Dinka, Christopher's grandfather, passed away, and he left us some money, and Christopher wanted to put it towards the patio, which is how he ended up at the gala. So we want to thank Pap for a great patio, and we'll have many good times on it.
Thanks for joining us, and we hope to see you again soon on Backyard Crashers.